Morning, welcome. Welcome, Sprocketeers, to the Hubverse. I'm Grant, your... We gotta come up with something fun, like some sort of captain analogy thing about the Hubverse and what vehicle it is we're riding. If we're gonna have the Hubverse, how do we navigate through it? Maybe it's the sprocket that's the fuel that gets us along. Through the Hubverse, the sprocket is like the reactor that Doc uses in the DeLorean. All right, well, if you have ideas of comments, let me know here. We're over in Discord. Hello on LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Hey there. Comments will show up here. Let's see where you're at. Let's see. Let's see. Welcome to World Certification Week. It is Monday, May 9th, and today starts the first day of World Certification Week. So up on the screen right now, you can see May 9th through the 13th. Hubspot, this is the third annual, and we're going hard this year on the education-focused charity. So for every certification that gets done this week and certified where you actually receive the certification, they'll donate $5 up to $50,000. So if I'm doing the math right, beep, boop, 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 boop. That'll be 10,000 certifications. So 10,000 people once. It seems like with their nearly 1 million followers, whether you're on LinkedIn or Twitter, they're like 755 and 800. So, I mean, 1% of those people doing one certification this week, definitely be able to surpass the 50K. We'll see if we can up it, right? If more people get it in staggering numbers, then are they going to up the dollar amount? I mean, let's give them the opportunity, right? So certification week going on all this week. You can go here. What I type in to get to this page and what you can type in is worldcertificationweek.com. Once you go there, it'll navigate you back to the 2022 page. If you Google it, you can pull up the other years. So over here on World Certification Week, they have it broken down by these regions. So North America, Latin America, France, DACH, Australia, Southeast Asia, India, and then some other regions. This is like a general page here. They're talking about the past couple of years and what they've done. So number of countries, 95, which is fantastic. This is World Certification Week, professional development. This is basically like, when you're a teacher in the U.S., you have ongoing professional development you have to do in order to keep your certification as a teacher. This is a similar thing. You always want to be learning. You always want to be growing. So how can you do that? You can conduct professional development. And so they're basically encouraging all of us to do our continuing learning, continuing education, and calling it professional development. So there's a strategy we want to talk through that we can go through the week on. You have from the 9th to the 13th to do the certification. Of course, you can do it anytime throughout the year for free. Do the training for free, take the test for free, and receive a certificate for free, which is amazing. And so we'll talk through how you could strategize, set and forget it. You can add it to your calendar. So there's a couple things to get started. First thing to do, you can head over to LinkedIn and search for us, HubSpot Super Admin. If you do HubSpot Super Admin and you find us, if you're going to participate, then share it with us, okay? So this graphic right here we made, and you can add it. So all you have to do is, here in the comment, there's a link. So just click this link. And you can change this picture to your picture. You can change the "Oh Captain, My Captain" to your name, and then you can share this. The cool part is this graphic is in English. We made it in French, in Spanish, in German, and Japanese. And so please grab this graphic, add it, add your image, add your picture, whatever you want, add your name, and then share and tag us with your image. And the way to get it is to click this link here. If I click it, it'll just make a copy. So you click make a copy, and there are instructions here to add your name, replace the image, and here it's in English. We have it in German, Spanish, French, and Japanese. So please go make a graphic. Please go share it. If you're going to participate in World Certification Week, make sure you let people know. It's part of professional development. It's part of the ongoing training. And if you're in the Hubverse, it's just something you're doing this week. It's what people are doing this week. If you're a Sprocketeer, this is what you're doing this week. All right. So this morning, today, it's 8:20 Eastern. I wanted to show you what you could be participating in today. And so I'm going to click into North America, and it opens up a new page. As I scroll down, you can add kind of the event overall to your calendar, and you can see all of these resources. Make sure you tag World Certification Week. What I want to show you is right here, join the conversation, join events. If I'm going to click right here, join events, there's an outline for, again, the different languages and the speakers that are going to be speaking this week. And here's your agenda. So this morning in France, German, so all these kickoffs are happening. So I'm scrolling through these events. Participate in the one that you want to participate in. Each of these are just little talk. George B. Thomas. Hey, George. He's going to be on at 10:30, so that's in 2 hours from right now. How to grow. Sarah and Hannah. Smart Bug. This is going to be great. How to build your world-class training program. I mean, when you're remote and you have a training program, do you just share a Google Classroom, or do you make a Coursera? Interested to hear from Sarah and Hannah on the setup. We all know the training. How do you get it done? How do you workshop with people? Networking discussion at 11:30. Ben, hey Ben, over at Remotish. Cool guy. Learn how to build a sales map and lead your prospects to the right direction. That's at noon. Black at Inbound. This is a great group. I follow you guys over on Twitter. Mandy, continuing automation ABM. She's been doing HubSpot happy hours that have been really helpful. If you haven't followed Mandy on LinkedIn, go follow her on LinkedIn. Networking Meetup HubSpot developers. Great. Dan over at Impulse, George's colleague, Grow Nonlinear Path to Success. That's at 1:30. Alex over at Rev Partners, Grow HubSpot as a gateway for women in tech. Definitely going to be part of that one, or be watching at the very least. Becoming HubSpot admin. Hey Matt, what's going on? I'm going to tune into that one at 2. Monitoring early stage, Amy and Arika. Who are these? Association of University Housing Officers. Got it. It would be interesting to see mentoring early career professionals. So that's like a career services kind of focus. Interesting to hear universities using HubSpot and the ways that they use it. Wonder if it's like application based, so they see and can review applicants. I haven't worked in a portal like that. Zach over Marketing Almo Colleges. So the social network litmus test. Litmus test for social network. Use the social network. Oh, okay. Content centrality. Interesting. Jen over at Remotish, why documentation is essential for business growth. Lessonly and Loom, I'm guessing, are going to be part of this story. Yeah, so there's events here. So how did I get to that page? Once you go to worldcertificationweek.com, go to North America and learn more, and then just scroll kind of midway to this blue area and click join events. And then you have to scroll all the way to, you can join here and RSVP like I've done. And they go through each of but scroll to the bottom past all the pictures, and that's where you'll see the agenda, and you can make an agenda and all that. So that's where you go to find it, and you can participate. Once you go into the other ones, then they're a little bit different in navigation. This one's at the top, and so you can see all of them. If I translate this, I'm not able to read it right now, so there it is. Of course, these are images. And so there's different times. I believe this is French, right? What was this? Oh, this was Spanish. I didn't look at the text yet. Let's see. The French one, that's right. There's just a registration here and a video. I didn't see, here, join the events. Scroll. This takes you back to the same page. So yeah, I think the German, the French come back to the same as the English, and they just have the agenda together. Let's see, what else? Yep. So that's how you find the agenda for today. Here's what I would recommend you do then for the rest of the week. So let's just open up a new doc.new. Let's say that we're planning out our week. So World Certification Week. Step 1, make and share graphic. Step 2 is register for Monday events. All right, you're all following along? I know we're going fast. Slow down, Professor. If you are over on LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, or Twitch, or you're watching on Discord right now, happy Monday. We're celebrating World Certification Week, and we're outlining our strategy. Let's see, it's 9 through 13, May. All right. World Vacation Week. So make and share your graphic. All right, so the key there is you're tagging HubSpot Super Admin, and you're also sharing World Certification Week. So that's their hashtag for the week this week. And then you register for those Monday events like I just showed you. Back here, you go to worldcertificationweek.com, and you can register by clicking on one of the regions you're in. So that'll be at worldcertificationweek.com. Then after that, what you're going to be doing is each day, let's see, you have Monday, Tuesday, this is what we should be doing, Monday. Register for Monday events. There it is. Now, when we think about Tuesday and the rest of the days, Thursday, Friday, it's kind of convenient that we also have 5 hubs to consider. So, here's what we could be doing. We could say, CMS Hub, Sales Hub, Service Hub, Marketing Hub, Operations Hub. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 hubs, and we could say to ourselves, all right, each day I'm going to do the certifications that pertain to a particular hub. That could be a way we could go about doing the certifications. When we go into the Academy, what you'll see is the categories do kind of map over. You got operations. CMS is kind of like baked in. Here's some tools, right? But when we go in and we say marketing, I want to see all marketing. What I would do if I wanted to focus on the marketing is only show certificate courses. So now I can see the things that when I do this week, I will earn a certification for, and then it'll pertain to the donations being made to education charities. So once I've gone into a category that I like, then I can come over and I can see by award type, hey, I want it to be a certificate course. One of the things I like to do when I'm trying to get some done is I'll change the duration to the shorter ones and then just see what starts to come up. And then do those couple first to get the ball rolling. This is something I enjoy doing just to get into a groove, right? Once I add the 3-hour plus, then I'm going to have a whole bunch more. That's fine. But I want to start with the quick ones. Once I get those done, then I'm kind of in a groove. So I like to go by award type to make it a certificate, and then the duration and make it the shortest amount of time. Once a couple of those come up, check those off, and then I'll be done. So we could go in by hub, and we can go into, so this would be by hub, certificate courses, duration, low to high. So this could be a strategy. All right. Another strategy is going back to your learning and seeing all the ones that I don't have any completed in this instance here. Let's see. Courses, only certificate. Into these courses and seeing the ones that you have managed to take care of and going back and seeing if they've expired. So part of the thing here is expiring courses. They go away. So after a couple years, your certification is no longer valid. And so you might start with, let's say, another strategy would be by priority. So redo expired certifications. Complete certifications that take the least amount of time. Hey, thanks, Google. Amount of time. Okay. Complete. Complete certifications that you have background in. And largely that would be because if you kind of have a background and and you've been in that space, then those will probably go quicker than if you're literally learning something from scratch. It's brand new. You have no idea about it. It's just a new part of the business world or the process of RevOps. If it's something that you have background in, then you'll have all this ancillary knowledge that'll help you just go quicker. Excuse me. It's a coffee kind of morning. Top of the morning, folks. Hey, David. Yes, good call. 1 per day. Some questions can repeat. Thanks, David. Woohoo! Nick, I like the idea of doing some quick ones to warm up. Yeah, love that. Thanks, Nick. It really does just get the ball rolling, just like when you do any other tasks. When you have big ones and small ones, you like to get the small ones out of the way, and then you can move on, and you're kind of on a roll then. If anyone has another way they like to go about certifications when you're recertifying, when you've participated in World Certification Week the prior 2 years, let me know in the comments, and we can talk through that. Or you can come over to Discord and join me. You can come over to the Discord and join me there. Shadab, let's design a certification path based on job function 2. Ooh, let's outline that, Shadab. By job function. Let's just at least outline that and talk through what it looks like. Let's complete the by priority. So by priority, redo expired certifications. Those are your most urgent. The next urgent or priority is going to be certifications that take the least amount of time. At the end of the day, you can get them done quicker just because they have less questions. So there's certifications that are like 45 questions, 60 questions. There are some, I think, that have 30 questions. And so the ones that just take the least amount of time, that again gets through some certifications. This week, and this week only this year, HubSpot will be donating $5 for every certification completed. So complete some certifications this week. The whole point is to complete certifications, do professional development, and it's just like a win-win-win all the way around. So then once you have a couple that take the least amount of time, your next priority then is going to be something that you personally have a background in, whether it's service or marketing. If there are any of those that you haven't completed kind of in your area of expertise, go ahead and complete those. You're going to have all this knowledge around that area that'll just apply to what you're learning. The next priority then is going to be complete certifications that are brand that are new to you. When you don't know how to spell it, you just avoid it. That are new to you, because these will take the most amount of time, right? So most time, average time. Literally the whole point here is least time. And this is like a redo. So those are the most pressing because they literally expire and you don't have them anymore. You've already gone through that certification. Those should just take the least amount of time. For those of you who have not done a certification before, welcome to the Hubspot Academy. I want to show you that as you go through, this is what the UI looks like. And there are kind of 2 paths to completion. One, you take the exam. I'm going to start the exam. This one only has 37 questions. And when you start the exam, you answer questions. If you get enough of them right, you've completed it. The other way is when you're done with the exam and you've completed it, sometimes you have to do something. So it's called like a practicum. You have to show HubSpot and the Academy team that you're able to be a practitioner as well as pass a test. All right. So there are 2 ways that you're going to do it. And this is the UI of the exam experience. One of the things that you need to know, so need to know. Job function. Shadab, we're going to do that one. I want to make sure people, things to know and remember. Things to know and remember. Ways to complete. Pass the test. Pass the test. The second way is to pass the test plus, how do I want to say, complete successfully the practicum. So that's the ways to complete. I guess like a better way might be to say like earn the certification, right? The other thing to remember is fail to pass a certification, then you have 12 hours. 12 hours later, you can retake it. Retake. So say you are unsuccessful for whatever reason and you weren't able to complete the certification. You may resume the exam later, but it must be completed. Okay, fine. Stop yelling at me. Okay, I got it. Let's see. When I go to the exam, I have 3 hours in total to complete this exam from when I click this Start Exam button. But then also say I need to take it again, I have 12 hours in between. Okay? So I have, let me just run through this here. There are 75 total questions. I must pass 57 in order to pass. All right, so there's some leeway. What is that, 80%? Someone do the math here. Who's laughing at me? Nick? David, unless it's Kyle, watch videos at 150, 200% speed. That's right. David is exactly right, and that's one of the points we're going to do as a reminder and like a trick. But holy cow, person getting pro, RevOps Pro, etc. That's right. Video speed +1 for sure. So you have some leeway here on the number of questions you have to complete or get correct rather. And then say you get it wrong, you have 12 hours. So with 5 days, in the first 3 days, that's the time to start completing certifications. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, start certifications. You'll pass the ones you pass, and then you'll see the ones that you need to go back to. And here's what I want to highlight on that. So you have 12 hours in between. So I'll outline 12 hours later, retake the test. Review materials. Inside, I haven't opened these up much. So inside each lesson, the video is the primary driver of the lesson. So you're going to consume this video. But right here on the bottom, this is what I want to show you. There's about this lesson that's always here. Click on resources. In the resource section, they have the slides, the full transcript. They have the knowledge base tool that correlates to the thing you are watching the video on. All of the things you need to know this information are right here under the resources. So when I say, okay, you failed, you get to take it 12 hours later, don't take it blindly. Review the materials. Review, I guess, resources. There are resources right here. So I'm going to click into then this lesson. Resources right here for these slides. Every single video has resources and a transcript attached to it. So in the case when you aren't able to pass it, that's fine. You get to take it 12 hours later. In addition, you get to review all the materials of the video. As you can see, the next kind of trick is what David alluded to about the video speed. Note right here, when I click play, it's going to play at a natural speed. You can click autoplay, and so when this is done, it'll play the next video. This one is, what advice would you, what am I on? How to add contacts. And when this is done, then it's going to autoplay to the next video. And see what it did over here? It gave me a little orange check. just know that in order to take the exam, you do not have to complete these. Let me say that again. In order to click and go into the exam, you don't have to click through all of this stuff. Okay? To take, you can go straight to the exam. It is not required to click through every video. So that's a misnomer. Some people think that you have to click through each of these lessons and watch the videos. You do not. It is not required for you to earn your certificate. Passing the exam is the requirement. So you can autoplay these videos again, but you can also speed them up. You can go up to 200%. So it goes very fast, and you have to change kind of by speed and what have you. But know that you can hit autoplay and you can change the video play speed up to 200. So notes, video. What do we call this? Video tips. Click auto play. Yeah, autoplay to advanced videos. Choose video speed up to 200%. All right. Any other tricks you guys use in the chat on the video, let me know. I know that if you're clicking through and wanting just all of the orange check marks over here, you can click here and next, and it'll click the checkbox. So if you're one of those perfectionist people, you can click next, and it'll check. I mean, you didn't learn anything. You just clicked and there's a thing there. But I know some people kind of need all of those checked. So that's for the perfectionists in the audience. I'm sure no one here feels that way. Another tip. Oh, the resources we said. I'll close this. The note here is that you do have 3 hours, but you also have suggested. They know how long it basically is going to take, so you have more than enough time to complete, so you could come back to it later. I just like that there's kind of this suggestion of an amount of time you should expect for this lesson to take, this exam to take, and I found that to be pretty true. So it usually takes me that amount of time or less. When I clearly have not done the lesson and learned the content, it takes me more. When I've gone through it and I've listened and I've taken notes or I've digested what they're telling me, then this is pretty true. And so the suggested, just kind of a note, the suggested time is pretty accurate. So don't always take the total amount of time as the time. You have a good accurate. It might take you that amount of time. Stop yelling, guys. Alex from the Academy team, what's up? Hey there. Right before the exam, just read the entire slide deck. It's really helpful, Shadab says. Thanks, Shadab. So before taking exam, read through slides. Just to refresh yourself, like familiarize yourself. I like that. That makes a lot of sense. I always go over to the resources and take notes of anything I might have missed. Alex, that's a great point, is to take notes and to take notes. I don't know. For those of us who have taken courses, taken lessons, taking notes makes a lot of sense. For those of you who have not, I will say simply open up a document like you're watching me do here and write down, even if it's copy-paste, you don't have to rewrite. even if it's copy paste, the things that to you are striking or new or validation. So if it's validation of something you know, here, just write it down. Type it out, write it out, copy paste. Doesn't matter. Get it down. Paste. Good. And what are you writing down? What is this that you're taking notes on? Items of interest to you. Validation of what you know. Or something new you learned. Something new you learned that made you say like, "Oh, that's good." I hope those words in your mind are like, "Oh yeah, that's what Grant said. Oh, that's good." Well, those little nuggets of information that you come upon that are just like, "Oh, that makes sense. That's what I should be doing. That's how I can think about it. That's how this works." When you come upon that content and it kind of puts the pieces together for you, write that down. Just copy that over or highlight it. Maybe the other thing, Alex, I don't know. Everyone has their own documentation method. Highlight content. That works too. That works too. So take those notes. Good note here, Alex. And so if any more in the comments on kind of things to remember as you're doing certifications, as you're taking them, as you're working through them, let us know and we'll add to this list. We'll comment back over in Discord in the World Certification Week thread all these notes. So head over to the Discord if you want these notes, and I'll share this document there too. By job function. So Shadab said, in addition to strategizing your week by hub or by priority, as we've outlined here. Let's just do this. Then how about by job function? So Shadab, I'm going to say job function maps a little bit back over to hubs, right? If you're in service, if you're in sales, if you're in marketing, if you're kind of running ops, then a bit of a hub. I would love to know more. Excuse me. I would love to know a bit more about maybe a function. But let's jump into the academy, and you can say certifications. Cool. Content type. A course. Cool. Well, not just my learning. Yeah, sorry. Automation knowledge. I guess the fun part is also so in the software category, each of the tools basically. So yeah, it's outlined by marketing, but then each of the tools in the HubSpot platform. So if I just want to learn more about lists, then I can dig into lists specifically. I don't care. Yeah, all. So there's only one. HubSpot marketing software. Wow, I'd love another one. Lists are so powerful. But when you get into these categories on the software, so now it's each basically tool inside the software. That's what I think of these as. Each of these are their own tool that you can use in your toolbox to accomplish some specific goal you have. Maybe you should have that's where you're going is if you're managing or if you've made up. By and large, though, I think if you're a salesperson, marketing person, then you're kind of going by hub, service. So each of the tools then are outlined here in the software down below. Developer tools. This is one of the, This is one of the more difficult one for people. Love in the chat if you are watching. Welcome on LinkedIn, on YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Hello over on Discord. Drop in the chat and let us know what your favorite HubSpot tool is. Favorite HubSpot tool. What is? What is your favorite HubSpot tool? Do you like CMS? Do you like all the website development tools, all the email tools? Do you like workflows? Do you like lists? Do you like data sets? Do you like data sync? Franz, that's for you. Tell me in the chat what your favorite HubSpot tool is. Let's see. I'll go through more marketing. The CTAs and landing pages. That can be a certification course you can do. Let's see. Landing pages. Okay, these are all... So that's other fun thing is these are all kind of contained in similar certifications. Templates. Okay. This one is the big one. That's the one I started. CMS Hub tool. Yep, these are the two big ones. Ads. This is the marketing software one. This is a big one. Have I started this one again? No, I haven't. That's a 75 questioner. That's a big guy. Where's the sales enablement? There's the sales software. Let's just see the certification courses. So there's 3 here. The sales software, this will be the big one. Look at Kyle on this one. He looks so worried. I think he's pouring the water in the funnel. I know he is. I'm just having fun. The other one to do this week that just came out a month ago is the revenue operations. Mary and Kyle finished this up. Lots of people in this training. Lots of people from around the Hubverse, right? Experts talking on their expertise is fantastic. And so jump into the revenue operations certification. Well, I mean, it's good, for one. For two, there's lots of people you can hear from. I just love hearing from other people and how they do things. Like getting that, yes. Great graphics on this certification. But getting that kind of breadth of knowledge from other experts, they did a really nice job on that revenue operations certification. Hey, look at the call out. World Certification Week right here. On the sales side, what were the other sales ones? We came in here. All marketing. Let's see, there's a couple. 6, 7. Sales, there were 3. All certification courses. Let's go to, we did sales certification, there were 3. Service certifications, there's 2. CMS Hub, there's a couple more. The developer one again. No integrations, account setup, no account setup. Make sure you get into that. So there's 8 there. Okay, so that's good to know. These categories up top look more comprehensive. So this is a new UI for me since they revamped, nevertheless. Good. Oh, and there's 2 pages. All right, so I recommend, let's add this, to go into categories and then all marketing, all sales, all service. So when you want to dig into the specific tools, come down here to the software and you can dig into those. However, these categories, marketing, all marketing, this is a more comprehensive list. And so let's make sure that we highlight that down here. When searching, go to, let's just go to the Academy and then go into the category, and then by category hit like all marketing, and then make sure your award type is the certificate course. And so there's 15 there. All right, so when searching by category, then all marketing, right? All sales, etc., etc. All sales. And so this is giving you a more comprehensive list. And just make sure that it's only show certificate courses. Cool. Most comprehensive. Anyone have another way they love to? Yeah, we love frictionless sales by Kyle. It's super awesome. Yes, he was a younger man. He wore a younger man's clothes. Anyone have other ways that they enjoy searching? When searching the HubSpot software is by tool. Software focuses on tool sets. Cool. Yep, and then when you come over to My Learning, as you can see here, as I've been clicking into these, over on the left, just highlighting that there's a in progress. So ones you've clicked into, certifications that you've clicked through or started, or exams and whatnot. And then you can also see those that are completed. And so just remember, there are award types where you're doing a lesson. Well, let's go over those. See, when you look at the content, there are different types of things. HubSpot has lots of resources for you. And so, yes, this week is World Certification Week. And so what I'm highlighting here is all the certificate courses. When we look here, certificate courses only, there's a subset of all of the learning that you can do that are certification focused. That once you're done with the learning, you can earn a certification by passing a test. But just know that you can go in and you can just look at lessons. You can just do a lesson just to learn a thing. Right? When we go into these categories, let's say all marketing, there are 359 results. Of that 359 for all the marketing content, when I search back and filter by certificates, there are only 15 of that 359 that are certification courses. I mean, the certification courses are great. They're free. You can do all of the lesson. You can take the test and receive the certification all for free. Just know that there's way more than just the certifications. The contents can be a course like we've been talking about. It could be a lesson. It could be a template that you can use, or it could be an ebook that you can read. So these three lessons, templates, and ebooks are also available in HubSpot Academy. It's content that is there for free for you to use that HubSpot just provides you. There are 9 in all of marketing for templates. So there's blog posts, editorial calendar, how to create buyer personas, Instagram, social media calendar, SEO templates. These are just here for you to use. You can just download and use them. The HubSpot Academy has lots of resources. It's basically HubSpot's place for you to learn all the things that you can do inside HubSpot. Right? That's the point of the Academy. Just know that the point of learning to do something, there might be a template. And so here's where you'll find that template. When you are taking a course, you might be using a template and showing that you have proficiency, but that template also lives inside of the HubSpot Academy. Let's see for service, all of service. No templates there for the service website design. Presentation templates, infographic template, sales, marketing, sales, lead global calculator. Interesting. I don't know that I've downloaded that one. We just did that. Web development. Yeah, web development, that's in the... If you want web development... Oh. To edit that out later. The web development we'll see over in the marketplace. That's where all the websites are. Just lessons. There's 30. Where are we? In web development. In service, there's 34. Buyer's journey. Account health. This is a great one. Managing service teams. Customer journey mapping. Marketing. 292. That's right. So there's a lot here besides these certifications. So, yep. This week we are focused on certifications. World Certification Week. We are here May 9th through the 13th. A brief rundown again for all of you just joining. Hello on LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Hello to everyone over in Discord. Shadab, I see you. I'm over on the event stage. Those of you in Discord. And this week, when you complete a certification, HubSpot will donate $5 to an education-focused charity, and they will do that up to $50,000 US. So that means 10,000 certifications this week. They have some metrics from years past. 350,000 certifications in the last year. 45,000 donations were made in the past 2 years, and there are over 95 countries awarded those certifications. So if there's only 10,000 certifications as a limit, I want to know how many certifications are going to be done this year. I want a tracker. That doesn't exist. I haven't seen it. I'd love to know just in the past day in the Academy, like up here at the top. Let's see. If you go over to the Academy right here, let's have a ticker right here of the number of certifications completed. Like completed and done. That would be amazing. So if we're participating and there's up to 10,000 for the donation, I want us to have 50,000. I mean, across how many people using HubSpot? Millions of people using HubSpot get some certifications this week. Even if everyone gets one or two, or if half the people get one or two. A little ticker right here with the number of certifications. It would probably be much harder to on each certification have like a ticker of number of people this week completed this certification. So literally just an overall up here would be amazing. Who wants to know metrics for this week on certifications? What metrics do you want to see for the week? I want to see number of certifications completed. That'd be amazing. So, donations being made for every certification completed. Today, there's lots of content that's being generated throughout the day, and the way you can find that is by scrolling down. Well, how do we even get here? For those of you joining, worldcertificationweek.com, click enter. Scroll down a little bit, and you can click on your region. When I click here on North America, I can scroll to this blue area, and right here hidden is Join Events. So when I click Join Events, then I can RSVP to add it to my calendar. This is kind of the kickoff. And then I scroll through all this text, and I scroll through all these pictures. At the bottom, there's an agenda, and this has kind of the event calendar that you can work through and have for the day. And this is Monday. This is just Monday. There's just content here on Monday. There is English, French, German, and Spanish on this page. So just continue scrolling if it's not your language. That's fine. Continue scrolling into the area. Experts from SmartBug, some Remote-ish. The Black at Inbound group is going to be speaking. Digital Reach Online Solutions. Mandy's going to be talking. Rev Partners is going to be talking. Impulse Creative is going to be on today. Jen from Remote-ish is going to be on today. So lots of experts, awesome people. Join in the experiences today. And this is our notes. Strategize your week. And so today, let's get back to what we're doing. Go ahead and make your graphic, share your graphic. When you come over to LinkedIn, search HubSpot Super Admin. We have this free graphic. Just click the link right here. Click this link, and you can add your picture, add your name, and you can download that image for free. Reshare that, and make sure you add HubSpot Super Admin, and World Certification Week to your post. In addition, like I was just outlining, register for your Monday events at worldcertificationweek.com. And then the crucial days are Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So here's where you want to start certifications. Start certifications like 3 through 5. Start certifications 6 through 8. Which means on Monday, today, start certifications 1 and 2. Today, get started. Participate in and listen to all of the people who are giving some talks today, and then get started on your first couple certifications. If you pass, great. If you don't, you have 12 hours. We outlined down here. You have 12 hours to retake the test. So you can start again tomorrow. Same thing with Tuesday. Take a couple more. If you pass, great. If you don't, you can start on Wednesday. And just start getting the ball rolling. So Monday, today, is the crucial day. Get started. Once you get the ball rolling on these certifications, then you can really get into a groove and you can start to do more. Remember, every certification you finish this week is worth $5 to a charity, and you also get a certification. You get to know more. You get to have more information. And man, that sun is bright. I am not above that. You get to know the information. So do a certification and learn. You're welcome. Then go from there. If you want to strategize by hub, we showed you how to outline and get into each hub. And when you open up the category, you can see all the marketing, you can see all the sales, you can see all the service. So you can just go into each hub and you can go that way. Another way is to go by priority. You can go into your lessons and see the expired certifications and just redo those. You've already passed them and they've now expired. So those should be a quick redo. Then you can go and do the ones that take the least amount of time. We showed you how to filter by duration. And so just add the lowest times first, and then once the certification comes up, complete those because they'll be the quickest. Then here's where you kind of get into your strategy based on your personal self. Whatever you have a background in, now start to filter by your marketing background. Do all of the marketing certifications because the ancillary knowledge you have just allows you to do them quicker. You'll just kind of know the lingo, know the language, know what's going on. Do those first. Once you've completed the ones that are kind of in your area of expertise, then the thing that's going to take the most amount of time is the stuff that's brand new to you, the stuff that you haven't seen before. You've never been in sales. You've never worked with sales software. You haven't seen pipelines. You haven't set up any motions moving people through stages or leads or lead status. So any of the stuff that's new to you, brand new to you, do that last because it'll take you the most amount of time. And then the things to remember are just that there are 2 ways to earn a certification in the HubSpot Academy. You might just take a test, and they're all multiple choice questions. So once you're done, it will tell you yes, no, that you've completed it. Or you'll have to take a test and complete a practicum where you'll have to show and demonstrate that you can actually do what they just showed you how to do. So there's 2 ways here. The other thing to remember is you might fail a test, which is fine. You have 12 hours to take it again. In 12 hours, you can take it again. In 12 hours. So you can't take it in the preceding 12 hours. But after that, you can take it again. In that 12 hours, please make sure you review the resources. All of the transcript, all the slides are available to you for free. So don't just take it again. You're going to get the questions and you have the resources. So review the resources and then take it again. You have a whole week. You don't have to go through all of the lessons. You can click straight into the exam, take the exam, and pass. You're not required to click through the videos. Video tips, you can make them auto-advance so that it'll just play as you're listening or watching. Also, you can speed them up. So they'll go up to 200%. You don't have to go up to 200. Just they do. That's the maximum speed. When you open up a certification, there is a amount of time you're allotted, but there's also a recommended amount of time. And just know as you read that, that's pretty accurate. Before you take the exam, make sure you read through the slides. And as you're doing so, take some notes. Whether you just copy paste things that you see or you completely write it out and write it down, that's fine. But take some notes and have it with you. When you're searching, you can search by category and the all marketing like I showed you. That's the most comprehensive way to see all the certifications. So make sure you're coming up here. Well, first you click on HubSpot Academy if you're not on this page. Then you can click into category. And let's do sales this time. So sales, I click all sales. Once I've done that, then I go to award type and certificate courses. And this is all 8 sales certification courses. All right, so that's the most comprehensive way to find all the certifications. All right. Go find go build out your event for today. We'll see you probably later today. Thanks for everyone joining on LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Discord. I will see you over on Discord. Take care.